And according to the All India Sugar Trade Association or AISTA, sugar production for the current sugar season is estimated to reach 2,58,000 tons, lower than the previous estimate of 265 lakh tons, a drop of about 7 lakh tons from its earlier estimate. And with this, the revised estimate, sugar production is expected to fall by about 19% in the current sugar season on a year-on-year basis. But what is expected to lead to this decline? To discuss exactly this, we now have Mr. Praful Vithalani, founder and chairman at AISTA, now joining us. Mr. Vithalani, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And the first question, of course, is with respect to your estimates, which indicate that production is expected to decline by about 9% as compared to last year. Which regions are attributing to this decline?
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting Aista. Yeah, we have estimated 19% below than the last season. This is because of the some disease in UP, then particularly in Maharashtra and Karnataka also the low yield and recovery with flowers on the cane and less weight of the cane and the way the season, the surprising is that season started very late. The state government didn't allow to start the sugar mills till 15th of November. And though the season is started late and there is a sudden death of the season. Previously, it was expected the season will go till end of April or even till 15th of May, but it is all over by, we can say, in Maharashtra. Today it is already 76% of sugar mills are closed because of non-availability of sugarcane. Last year there was no ethanol diversion, hardly something small quantity. This year it was a good decision to allow the ethanol to give permission from beginning, because there is a lot of capex is being invested by the sugar mills and as far as government subsidy and everything. So the dream of Prime Minister to success, it is a good step that they allow in earlier. So basically this Tamil Nadu, which produce 10 lakh ton every season, surprising with Tamil Nadu also, which is down by 40%. Maharashtra, we have predicted from our first estimate itself that it will be 25% or 27%. We still maintain that 27% down. Karnataka down by 22%, Gujarat down by 16%, and UP also only a few certain, already the mills are started closing. So that is likely to be 13% down over there. Overall, on average basis, it is 19% in India. And that is because of low recovery, low yield, some disease on the sugarcane, some low weight of sugarcane, and the heat wave. These are the main reasons behind the productions coming down.
So we get that these are main reasons which are leading to the decline in production in the current sugar season. But what impact will this have on retail prices? Because we have seen various reports which indicate that sugar prices have already risen in the retail market. One, on account of lower production this year. Second, on account of sugar exports being relaxed. What kind of impact will these revised estimates have on retail sugar prices?
See, as far as first of all prices are concerned, I would like to say that any industry, it could be sugar, steel, or we can say cement, or any industry. What is the, first of all, we have to see is the cost of production. And if it was selling below the cost of sugar production and something is being recovered, then we can say it is a loss getting recovered. And the steel, industry of India is not in profit on sugar cost. So basically, if retail prices can go up another by 3 or 4 rupees till end of Diwali or something, which will make a balanced tie or profit and loss account. What is the profit and loss account? Will we have the on expenditure side, highest is the raw material cost, which get increased every year by the government of India under FRP. There was a system of MSP which is not being changed as per the announcement of government from last 6 years. Then there is second expenditure is cost of money, interest cost. This we we produce for 4 or 5 months, and we are allowed to sell only particularly quantity in particular month till 16 months. So this goes to the interest cost. What we have to see, if we are onto the cycle of we were previously in a cycle, commodity cycle, that every 2 years good production and 3 years less production, and then it was like a big worry. This has came after a decade, but this is not a big worry. This is just a small worry. Yes, as far price is concerned, I will tell you that price can go by 7 to 8% up during up to Diwali, or maybe maximum 10%. That is the one part. As far as what export you have asked for, it was an unfortunate decision. The AISTA has already taken stand with the government to wait till the clear picture get over, and then to allow export if it is. See, there was a position that there was no predictions of low production or anything. Previously, also we were having a higher closing stock of 80 lakh ton. It was a valid reason at that time to give export permission. But now this 10 lakh ton exports as it's an unfortunate, but anyhow, let this 10 lakh ton to go. Even after that, we will be at around 38 lakh ton of closing stock. Luckily, I can say that Diwali is not in November, but it is in October. And the custom thumb rule in the industry is that worker who cuts the sugarcane, they goes only after they're having a celebration Diwali in their house. So yes, in fourth week of October it can start, but I can recommend from ISTAR to government that such year comes in once in a decade, in 10 years. So if it is required, we'll see that how much consumption it's taking. We are sure of 290. We don't have any doubt onto it. If we find such lower closing stock, the government can always declare that you start season early, whichever mills will start early in first week of October. If there is any average recovery of loss for the yield and recovery, that will be get subsidized by the government of India. So there is no problem, absolutely no problem on price rise. We can say price rise, but a 8 or 10 percentage, we need after so much investment to have earning at least NPM of 10 percentage or operational profit margin of 15 percentage. If it is not there, then this like textile industry, sugar industry will collapse. So we need it badly. And as far as if government take care of that subsidy of recovery and yield, then there is no chaos in India.
So we get that point, and you expect retail prices to rise by about 7 to 8% on account of lower production and the fact that exports were allowed this year, and it was an unfortunate decision. But apart from that, you did talk about sugar prices, but also wanted your thoughts on ethanol prices. Ethanol prices for C-heavy molasses were hiked, but for B-heavy and for sugarcane, they were not increased by the government. Have you again made an appeal to the government to increase prices of ethanol made from these sources?
Uh, we will do now. We had done in past, but we will do again when the time comes. We are every time we are asking the MSP to be minimum sale price of sugar to increase and ethanol, because if today India is number one in world to have a good ethanol revolution and succeeding the prime minister's dream, that was the first step taken by like Mahatma Gandhi for freedom. The sugar industries was first to invest huge capex, and we were the first to complete the dream of Prime Minister. From your channel, I would like to give message that we are not happy that if somebody is importing corn and making ethanol, you are giving high price to them, and the person who has started your dream to be completed, they are being paid low. So yes, it need to be seen, and such differences need to be removed. And actually the price which is being paid to the corn producing or other high price, the same price should be the ethanol for everyone. Why ethanol is ethanol? If it is not different in sweets or consumption or different category, it is a one quality produced by different products, then why different price? So we definitely from you appeal the government, request the government to relook and increase the price of ethanol. And if you can revise from 1st October, we can say this ethanol year is November to October. So 1st November 2024, it should be increased and help the industry where their production is down. So low utilization of capacity is hitting the what net profit margin and OPM of the industry. So if that helps, small help will be very much great to the industry.
Increase in ethanol prices are you seeking from the government for all the three varieties?
That should be around 71 rupees per liter for everyone.
Okay, so that's as far as ethanol prices are concerned. And since we spoke about the production decline of about 19%, how much will the closing inventory be basis your current estimates, and how much will that be a decline of versus same time last year?
See, last year it was 78. This year we are predicting 38 lakh tons. 1 lakh ton, 1 or 2 lakh ton here plus it is all okay. This 38 lakh ton can take care up till 15th of November. Our new season starts in October. So I have said earlier also that government should declare the policy of October start, and industry will be paid recovery yield so that any chaos doesn't come. If that is psychologically already hit from today, instead of in August, September, or after hitting something, if it is done from today, the rates are gone on psychological way in what is the essential commodities. If it is being announced during this month or April, that in October, if required, government will give subsidy for the uh, thing of recovery or yield loss, the chaos will not take place. We can manage. Now it is management things. The things which are being policies being done. I can tell you one thing from your this, that irrespective of any association giving any estimates, the government thumb rule should be there that any policy of exports or anything will be decided after 1st of March only, irrespective of whether it is my association or any other association. This is the second year failure that prediction done in October, November, and the policy is being made, and that are big mistakes. Last year, October, November, the policy was being done that close the ethanol, close the export, and we were with the huge stock of 8 million metric ton. Now that year proved that what was the policy was decided because of the some associations prediction done in October, November went wrong. This year also I am looking the same thing, that 10 lakh ton export which is allowed. It was unfortunate. So you are taking decisions on the season which is still not started on 15th of November, and before looking at everything, government is giving export permission and all. Now it is a management thing, and government should have a lesson from here, that hereinafter, if any policy of relaxations is to be given, that should be given in the month of April or March only, and not before that.
Vithalani, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us, helping us decode a whole host of issues related to the sugar sector, including sugar prices, ethanol prices, and the production dip that we are expecting in the current sugar season. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.